these now? Yeah, you're over there. Maybe I'll practice this off stream. Hi, Scott Ahead, the Liquid Sun, Princess Phobos, Kala Blala, Dissenter, Mysterio Queen, Rain or Mask Guy, Broom, Whippa, Honks, Axolotl, Lab 404. Hi guys, gang's all here, huh? Hello Sigma, Potted Plant. Wow, you really are all here. Chat's here. How are you guys doing? I hope your Sunday's been going well. Mine has been going very well. I've had a very entertaining Sunday. Casual Cracker, Basil. Just checking in, but I'll be back. Okay, we'll see ya. Red. I was just playing MPN 2. What a coincidence. What a coincidence indeed, friend. I got myself this new thing for Christmas, actually. One of the Clip Studio tab mates. However, I'm not very well practiced with it. I need to get some more time in, so I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to make it work on stream. I've gotten a little in with it, but like I configured the buttons to my liking. It's just like I'm still working through the learning curve, and I don't think that would make for a good time to watch me fumble through that. Sunday is a good day. Yeah, it is. I got new tech. Yeah, my Christmas was pretty cool. I got a toy. I'm 43 and I got a toy. What'd you guys get? Honestly, watching old people fumble with tech is fun. Yes, it is. And I'm reaching the point where I'm becoming very embarrassed by this. They're going blank void. Ancient old man. I got an entire box of chocolates. Fucking lucky. Look at this guy bragging. Tori Can, how's it going? Rosalind. Forgot about today's stream. Forget all you want. It's just streams, babe. Materialized. How's it going, Real Cordbot? Never watched your streams before. Not much to see. This is me fumbling my way through art. Forget all you want, he'll still be here. 30 Reese's new bag. Microphone, which works better than expected, and I got 2 CSM figures. What's a CSM figure? Bear Mary, how's it going? Don't worry about not showing up for streams. Compliments to the chef, I'll pass that right along. Alicia in Nevada, how you doing? How do y'all celebrate Christmas? Do you believe that 2021 was almost 4 years? Yeah, it was precisely 3 years ago. I just kind of sat around the house. We opened presents, ate a bunch of food. You know, we're in our 40s, man. We just chill. Need some other tones of gray here. We getting a Krinkels plush? No. Just to let you know, like if you're holding out for a Krinkels plush, it's not happening. We're getting a Jeb plush though. You were suffering this Christmas? I'm sorry to hear that. Also, I want to thank you guys for getting my the Boombox Man, the vinyl, funded. It reached funding at over 1,000 units sold, so like that's insane for me. I'm very thankful. Thank you guys. Got one of the vinyls, can't wait. Yeah, it's a shame that it's going to take all the way to June, but I assure you it's worth it. It's a pretty damn good quality vinyl. Flighted Wings, sub to tier 1 for 28 months. Yo, shit, thank you, man. Do employers exist in a higher reality that is beyond the 4D physical world? More like precisely in the 4D world. Custodians of the machine. Experiment 2 is well underway. I need to get an update on Newgrounds and Patreon here in the coming few days. Probably in the first week of January, knowing how things are breaking out. But Experiment is going to be interesting because I'm going to want to like shed some light on what employers do, specifically the auditor, not the others. They're boring. Auditor is the only interesting one. What is this hype train? Korkari 4. They've gifted a total of 3 subs in the channel. Thank you. Gifting a tier 1 sub to Kyogre, CEO of Water. Kyogre was like a god of water, weren't they? Yeah. I got into Pokemon for just a little bit in my early 20s because I found, or rather, I had a, what was it, the Game Boy Advance with Sapphire on it. And I was like, wait, this game is cool. It's like a JRPG, but you don't have to try. You know, that was the appeal for me. God, CEOs, what's the difference? Yeah, fair dues. Korkari 4 has gifted a total of 5 subs now, gifting out tier 1s to Reindeer, That One Fella, and Urxitux. Man, I screwed that up. I apologize, but I thank you guys for riding along. Almighty, wow. Oh, and then Korkari does 2 more. To Tevon and Beyond, and Riv underscore, what was that, VT? Almost said that wrong, always say it wrong. It's like policy. Someone's got their credit card on here. I gotta tell them to knock it off. Be careful with your spending, it's post-holidays. Hello, Kiwiwi. Yo, Cash Money. Look at me swimming in the dollars. All thanks to them. Korkari, thank you. Ranger Peter subscribed at tier 1. Thank you. Tomorrow is New Year. Oh, for you, maybe. Tomorrow is the 30th for me. I have another couple days toiling in 2024 for me. Perhaps a stupid question. What was your reaction when you woke up one day in 2021 and realized that due to FNF, your fandom is now popular? It blew my. I didn't know what to do. I still don't think I've processed it properly. Ultimately, I counted my freaking blessings, and as they say, or as I've heard rather, that luck is the crossroad of opportunity and preparedness, and I had a shitload of cartoon ready for people to look at. And opportunity was nearby. Lucky me. Will we ever see non-upgraded agents again? The one with the black glass? Unlikely. I'm kind of liking red. They look cool. How many more times did Madness get popular after I don't pay too close attention to the metrics because I don't have a good mind for data. I don't understand the world around me very well, but a lot. I owe a tremendous debt to Ninja Muffin and his little troop there. What would you do if your creations came to life? Probably get killed by them. Jimmy Carter kicked it. You're shitting me. Anderson. Jimmy Carter. Wait, was this age 100? No. Yeah, 29th? Hours ago. Reported, rather. Jimmy Carter's dead. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. He made it to 100, but he didn't make it to 2025. Friggin' congrats to that, though. Seemed like such a decent enough dude. As far as presidents go. Yeah, there's still presidents. Oh, I got the window open because I'm enjoying the breeze because it's a balmy 55 degrees out at the end of December for some reason. If you guys are annoyed by all the dogs barking and guns fighting out there, you just let me know. We can hear the breeze. Is it too much, Basil? Because it sounds pleasant to me, but through this crumply microphone, I don't know. We love dogs fighting with guns. In this house, we fight with guns. You said we won't see Jeb Plush until 2025, but on the last stream you've shown him why, because I can't help myself. I got a new sketchbook for Christmas. That's friggin' awesome. I'm thinking about making a gift. The sketchbook is the gift to you. Create for its own sake. Wait, I didn't see it. Yeah, no, like, see, I'm on the fence, like, cause FOMO is painful, and I don't want people to, like, hold out not knowing what's coming next. So at the beginning of 2025, I do want to, like, have a little sit down on my little stream here and talk to you guys about what's coming down the pipe. There's like a lot of plushes. And then Shark Robot's like just evil geniuses over there making really, really cool stuff. Have you ever been to art school? No. I took some classes back in, like, high school, which were like community college classes. I drove over there and we all just sat around drawing fruits and stuff. I don't think I took anything from those classes. They just structured learning at that point in my life. I was too much of a little ADD riddled shithead. There's no way I was learning anything. No focus, no ambition. Just wanted to just draw and be useless. And then I went on to teach myself as soon as, like, I realized I couldn't draw, but I really wanted to, and that was when I was 30. So I mean, like, I waited a long time to start learning. Do you actually have ADD, or is that just hyperbole? I was diagnosed with ADD, and I took Ritalin for a little while, but I think I was just a spaz. Like, kids are spazzes, you know? Yeah, but just for... I got better. Don't worry, you're not going to catch ADD watching my streams. He had his autism face. I cured my autism. That was a Chris Chan thing, weren't it? Talking about curing his damn autism. Fun fact, there's a video game called Rain World, and in every single video about it on YouTube, there's a commentator with a Madcom at PFP. Madcom is a huge thing among the Rain World fans. That's so. I have a copy of Rain World, but I understand it's a pretty vast Metroidvania, and who's got the time for that? He says after playing Stalker 2, like, still working that one through. It's fucking hard. I don't like hard games. I'm a wussy little baby boy. Now, why is it hard? Is it hard like Metroid, or is it hard like Castlevania? I'm not doing hard like Castlevania anymore. That shit was too much for me. Chris Holass thought camel milk would cure autism. Asked Mythbusters. It's a little bit of both. The combat is pretty brutal and dying is common. I don't mind dying all the time. What I do mind is like the kind of gameplay where you keep doing the same shit over and over and over again until you get it right. The speedrunning kind of gameplay. Which is why I love Cruelty Squad, and I played it through once, and I still dabble from time to time. But every time I get a taste for it, I get a taste for the world, the lore, the feel, and the aesthetics. And then I start playing it, and I'm like, F this. This sucks. I hate living in the future. You know, which I guess makes it an effective piece of art in that regard. A very Pathologic 2 experience. But like, yeah, if you're expected to just beat yourself against the challenge over and over again until one time it clicks, like, I don't know, I can't do that anymore. Because I feel like in a game like Stalker, every time I'm shot to death or killed by a monster or anything, anytime I die, I feel like I can own it completely, you know? It's always a lapse of mindfulness, a lapse of preparation, or just a raw skill issue. For whatever reason, every time I die in Stalker, I can own it. In games like, God, I don't even need to, I'm trying to think of examples of it, but you know the type, where you're just expected to beat yourself against it over and over and over again until it clicks. Like, I don't want to do that. The Souls experience. Yeah. Not for me. Because if I die twice in the same place in Stalker 2, I just stop playing. I'm like, alright, I'll come back to this later. Clearly I'm under the weather or something. What's your opinion on Starfield? Very pretty game. It's a very vast game. And vast games are difficult for me to, you know, appreciate these days. It's friggin' vast, man. So I keep coming back to my little itch.io games that take an hour or two, if that, to beat. Do you have any commissions on where to look to get commissions done? Are you looking to like get artwork done? Because my mind immediately goes to Newgrounds, because that is an infinitely deep well of artists. If you like immerse yourself in that culture, it'll put you in touch with a lot of very eager to work artists. But that again, I'm old, and Newgrounds might have changed in that regard. It might not be the best place for that sort of thing. Chat might have some answers for you. Question, of course, being if you need art commissioned, who do you go to? Furry artists. Oh god, I remember my furry art commission arc. Made a lot of money for a guy living in a garage. Yeah, Blue Sky is an artist hive these days. It's kind of neat. It's not going to last forever, because as Blue Sky gets popular, you know, the normies will show up and it'll just become more of a shitty place again. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of enjoying this quiet. Also, what's Blue Sky? Blue Sky is basically Twitter. It's basically Twitter, just an alternate platform. Yeah, Twitter became, I mean, it's the same shit it's always been. It's just I feel like the unpleasant qualities of the joint are a little more prominent these days, we'll say. I like Blue Sky because at present it doesn't seem like a social media platform on which everyone is desperately trying to make money. Like, I can't stand those environments. Like, there are places to go to make money. It's cool. Like, if you need to set up your page to do that, that's cool. But like, then you see all these tweets and posts about like, oh, the hustle and this, that, and the other, and like what it takes to become, this, that. It's fucking exhausting. The AI comments on Twitter, dude, is that real? Like, because I don't want to just like see something I don't like and point at it and say like, well, that's clearly AI, because it just seems like a shitty thing to say, like to just default to things I hate. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, but I'd like to see some, if I believe it. That's all. I want to see evidence. I want Twitter dead to rights. Call everything you like. You don't like AI? Yeah, it's my jam. Sniper Killer was a fun game. I really like Puppet Combo because they're among, I mean, like, lots of people are doing it, but Puppet Combo is one of the better providers of 80s VHS schlock. And I don't mean VHS schlock just by the overlays they use, the scan lines and the wobbles and all that shit. But I mean, like, 80s horror movies were fucking cool in that, like, they were ridiculous, the premises were insane, and then by the end, either the protagonist dies or the bad guy dies because the protagonist picks up a machine gun and hunts them down. Like, what the hell was that game? Night of the Dead or some silly shit like that. One of the other Puppet Combo games, I think. But it ended with your main character meeting up with someone you thought died, and you get machine guns and just start blowing shit away. It was fucking awesome. Like, it went from being actually legitimately terrifying in both tone and setting and all that, and then it just ends with like, well, you know what? By this point of the game, you're not scared anymore. Here's a gun. You're like, thanks. You get me. Alter Demon with Prime, thank you. Thank you very much. Loved when you sniper killed that guy, yeah. And I racked the bolt on my sniper gun and said, I'm the sniper, baby. I'm the baby sniper. That was the twist. 50 ain't that old. Can I see the whole drawing? Sure. He's where his eyes are gonna go. Maybe he should be smiling. Or we could give him like a frown. He's very upset. Maybe he's got like kind of a Goyle thing going on. Yeah. I'm into it. Now make him eat a burger. Now draw him eating a hamburger. Don't you dare let the tomato touch the onion. Now draw him presenting his thesis for his doctorate. Fight, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss. I can't make up my mind what you two should do. Now draw him throwing a bag of ice into an industrial beat. No, that is not OSHA certified at all, or approved, or whatever. You're not allowed to do that, alright? John Osha would be very upset with you. God forbid a girl should have some fun. Yes, actually. I'm out of here. Call me when you people do some real conversationing. All right, we'll let you know. The tie grab is just so. Don't be weird. When was the last time you drew torture? Literally 0 seconds ago. Goose outside. Beep beep. There ain't no goose outside. They're all down at Walmart eating bread. Matt still has the funny face. What's so funny? Have you ever heard or seen someone call Walmart Wally World? Yeah. Yeah. My dad is Midwestern. He has referred to Walmart as Wally World quite a lot. You know that's a little dog. That dog is not happy. That little bitch is... Sorry, that was me. It's okay. It's okay. You fit right in here in Philly parking like that. I'm a little surprised things are as tame out there as they are. Phillies beat the piss out of the Cowboys. Or Eagles did, rather. Sorry. If you play Metroid, are you excited for the new one coming out next year? No, I'm not really a Metroid guy these days. I played Super Metroid, and I feel like that was like the beginning and the end of my Metroid journey. Very cool game, though. Definitely shaped who I was as a person, because I actually got that game when it came out, and I purchased it with babysitting money because I would watch my little cousin. My mom would give me like $1 here, $1 there, and I saved up just enough of them to go out and buy that game. And so it's got a little place in my heart. It's one of the first game I paid for with money, like that I earned, you know, quote unquote, because my parents just wanted to go out and goof off. So just leave the little kid with the other little kid, you know. What are you planning to do in 2025? Experiment 2 and MC13. Only Experiment 2. I'm also going to sell a lot of plushies, stream a bunch, and work on game stuff for the Giving Tree. Because that is still my primary function, to provide assets for that project. What's your favorite football team? Go Birds. The Go Birds? Okay. A little young for dad jokes, brother. I fear I may be the only Dallas fan. Well, we won't hold it against you. Your friend here. Real Crinkle, can we have Doc back? What do you mean? Are you asking after Makeshift doing another sale of Doc? I do not control that. If Doc is to come back, it is because Makeshift has deemed it worthy of their time. Gonna write Makeshift a very angry email. Do not write. You can't move people with anger, not unless you got some serious anger. And I don't want to suggest that maybe you don't, but do you? Do you got the anger? Sometimes you got to ask that question before you go and go out and dish out the anger. Will the sheriff plush be real? I don't know, maybe, probably. I've got the rage, but not the drive. Yeah, I feel that one. Oh, look at those lines. They could be a lot better. Well, at least less bad. A plain grunt plush? We could probably supply you with one of those. In fact, if all you want is a grunt plush, no frills, or just plain, something like that might be in the cards for 2025. Most likely. It's just they're so plain. Show us all MC plushes? Don't worry, I will. Today I don't feel like it, though. I feel like that knowledge would not do you any good right today. Plain giant plush. It's a canvas for creativity. It doesn't have to be urging. Yeah. The plain grunt plush. That's what I kept. Well, not kept pushing, but how I presented the plain plush to Makeshift. So that listen, we'd sell them with a little apron. So if people don't want a janitor, they can have a plain grunt. Hello, just popping in to say your work is great. Keep it up. Phoenix123. Thank you for saying such a nice thing. Rocco Pixel says hello, hi. Why do you stream at the same time as Bob Ross every day? Doesn't Bob Ross's Twitch stream go 24/7? Me too. How's it going, Astro? Plain plush. I don't... Long boys? Jumbo? No. More pins, though. I like Bob Ross because he makes people realize that art isn't some scary thing that only artists can do. Any jackass can be an artist. Through me. You just gotta draw happy little things. Like a happy little giant fist ready to smash Hank in his happy little face. I'm in charge here. I say violence is king. Hi, Krinks. I never chat here. Crow's Cavern, thank you for dropping by. I'm about 80% jackass and 20% artist. But you could be a nice even 50-50. You start early, not like me, starting late. His nails the same color as his outfit? Oh, that's not gonna fly. What if they're on top of each other? Hey Zep, can you hear that window wind a little too much? Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, but that breeze is so comfortable. Bite My Axe has just subscribed. Thank you. Mad Doodle, what do we got here? Rare Marys with their show and tell. Okay. Lord. Wunderbar. Thank you for sharing. Let's keep it up. Oh, don't even sweat it, man. Don't even sweat something. I'm just happy I got, like, what is it, 100 people in here? 120 people in here watching me just suck at art. This is amazing. What kind of a weird future do I get to live in? You show us the Jeb plush again? Maybe later. Maybe later. I'm busy right now. Wait, are all 121 of you in here just in case I, show the Jeb plushie? I just need to gauge what my value is to the common viewer. If we keep playing with cars out there, I might have to close the window. You may not feel special, but remember, inside of everyone is a special set of organs that can be sold in the black market. How's it go? Yeah, it's like a friggin' noisy ass night out there. How often is the sheriff on your mind? Hardly ever. He's a dork, alright? The camera makes it look like my house is leaking radiation. Really? Is it like flickering funny colors and shit, or? We need a Geiger counter. Yeah. Because like I'm used to the impression of radiation visually being a bunch of dots in your vision. So why did you bring him back in MPN2? Because we had a spot for him. Yeah, I got a bunch of uranium rods just kind of hanging out in my room. Don't judge me. Wow, look at those colors. Okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the border. I had fun drawing that. You're actually gonna die? Oh, that's nice knowing you. Bite my axe underscore grunt, gifting a tier 1 sub to Anishobi. Anishobi. Sigum. Yeah, I do not know how the gifting tier subs functions, but I do appreciate you. Thank you for donating to the cause. I'm going to be flying back to visit family during the first weekend of January here on the 3rd. So I will not be streaming that weekend, but I don't know. I feel like I'm reaching a point in my life where I'm just done flying planes. I don't like doing it anymore. It's such a boring pain in the ass. I go to the airport and I'm just like, yeah, it's just the airport. I hate airports. It's like a mall with an antagonistic aura, and I feel like that's kind of gross. Trash Can Sienna, subscribe tier 1 for 31 months on a 28-month streak. Are you scared of flying? Not at all. But thank you, Trash Can Sienna. Much appreciated. Like, flying doesn't bother me. The act of it is boring to me now, and that's weird because, like, it's amazing. And here I am bored with it. Hello, how's it going? Red Chaos, thank you for dropping by. Does Hank have a mom or dad? No. No. There are no moms and dads in Nevada. No. I just like Hank going to kindergarten. Nah. Hank, fatherless confirmed. Oh, you guys are fucking vicious. I don't judge you. I just want to thank you for this year, like rewatching some moments from the streams. gonna tell you, got a crush. Oh, that's dangerous. I want to wish you more luck, health, and happiness. Well, thank you. A weird thing to say, though. Crush. Oh. Would you expect someone with a father to act like Hank? Having a dad don't make you not do Hank shit. Plenty of unhinged fathered men out there. I am one of those unhinged fathered men. That's funny. Be when I do wrong. I just get a little silly, that's all. Krinkels, what do you want to be when you grow up? Why was that addressed at Phobos? See you guys next year. Good luck, everyone. See you later. Has anyone drawn Hank as the chill guy dog? What does Hank want to be when he grows up? I want to be a real artist someday. That'd be cool. When will you add girls to MK? We will be strict. What do you mean strict? That's strange. Also, violence against women is cringe. I'm not putting women in my game. Sweet stash. Yeah, I'm rocking my goofy little V for Vendetta mustache. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Dude was playing 90 schlock, so like, yeah, I just got a fucking fist bump to that. I've never seen a chill guy meme in its natural habitat. What do you mean? Like, just being shared with friends and shit? Oh shit, my ring needs to be fucking replaced. I have a Reese's cup, I donate to the screen. If you have no money, keep the Reese's. The image in my head of you smearing them on the screen for an internet homunculi does not sit well with me. Those are for you. I gotta go. The supply truck is here. Oh, shit. Sounds like you got a fun afternoon or evening ahead of you. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Grub Morgue. Hi, Mr. Crinkle. How are you? I'm good. I'm really good. Surprisingly good. I had a fine enough weekend hanging out with good people, eating fine food. Then I went to Target, bought some nonsense, walked around in the open air. Shit, I replaced the mirror in my bathroom. I didn't get a whole lot of work done as far as art goes. I feel a little ridiculous about that, but yeah, there's always next week. What'd you eat today? Oh, nasty food, nasty food. I'm only getting back into the gym, sort of. Oh, God. Just for my own sake, I haven't been looking too close at myself in the mirror because, for the last 2.5 months, I've been not hitting the weights, just been kind of lazy around the house trying to recover from the appendectomy. And I lay down on the bench to just kind of do some lightweight bench pressing, and the next day I felt like I was about to fall apart. It slid away. It slid away pretty good. But what goes fast comes fast, so it won't take long to build it back up. Just gotta say, I feel weak. I've been animating for a while, and when I do it, in-betweening, I just draw until it feels right, which either works or it doesn't. Any tips? I don't animate traditionally. I don't think I could help you with that. Astro does stuff. All my animating is just mashing F6 and moving symbols and then trying to make a story out of that. I'm not the guy to ask, is all I'm saying. Someone here, chances are someone in this very room can help you out with that. You can still hear him like half a mile away. Guy really wants me to hear his shit-ass music. It's never someone who listens to good music doing that shit, Like, it's like that fucking joke. I see it on the Philly subreddit. The funniest meme I saw local to my area is like, those vehicles that are 2 wheels up front, wheel in the back. And it's just a picture of this shit-ass vehicle, and it's this POV, you're about to hear the worst fucking music in your life. And it's true, every friggin' time those things roll around, it's just playing not music. Like someone who hated music and just murdered it in front of a microphone and then burned it onto a CD, and now I have to hear it. Like, every time. I play loud reverb farts because that's how it sounds anyways. Would Demos do that if he had a car? He'd probably put on like 10 hours of soup stirring and just let it go play on loop. 10 hours of soup stirring. And that's what his 10-inch woofers would be fucking pumping out at all times. In the back of that shit-ass Jeep. His stupid-ass smile. Fit like 500 watts, If I drew Han as a chill guy, what would be the best way to link that? Just link it here. People here like looking at art. 10 hours of that fucking spinning chip. Or what's that cat? Like, he's sitting there with his his little paws in, looking at the camera, and then like every 4 or 5 seconds he spins like dee 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 dee, and it's just that you put that in a car and just let that be all you listen to for a road trip. Maxwell, my favorite cat on the planet. I love Maxwell. I feel like I arrived late to the party of Joel Vinesauce. That guy's funny as hell. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of faith in, like, being an entertaining element of playing a video game live. Like, it's just never that funny. But when Joel does it, it's fucking hilarious. Have you seen the nefarious anglerfish? If not, please look him up. You'll have to remind me later. As chances are, when this stream is over, I'm going to forget everything we talked about. Go about the rest of my night. That's a Joel meme? No. The way Joel interacted with it while he was playing Voices of the Void is what I'm specifically referencing. When he found Evil Maxwell and got blown up. Man, the Devin made Voices of the Void is one hell of a joke. He really is. He's a funny dude. Real goofy person. And I feel like as a game dev, he's keyed in on something very interesting. I think the most effective jump scare I ran into while playing that game was when you started getting signals from inside the building, like of various screenshots of different rooms and shit. That was really good. I love it when playing too. Matt CV. Hank is a chill guy. Oh, that's wonderful. For a fast drawing, that's pretty good. He's just a chill guy. Wouldn't kill you. Has it really only been 4 play-ins? I feel like it's been more. And it's Philly Airport. You're going to hear them all the time. Here don't fuck around either. You better run fast. You better run real fast. Is that like way too loud? It's soothing to me. I don't know. I'm kind of an idiot. Face block. Oh, shit. There. I never conceptualized how much noise the walls filter out until I listened to Krinkels open window stream. Should I just make that like a feature of the stream that draws people in? Hey, you guys want to hear weird city sounds? Like coughing and airplanes and dogs barking and shit? That'd be my take on the live streams where, what was that name? IRL streams, where you go to like Burger King or whatever, just with the camera in your own face while people give you money and act like assholes. I think Worski was big on that one. Back from the old internet blood sports days. Anderson 2, you are going to jail. feel like these lights aren't so bad. Night chat, see you later. Basil, Korkari, I'm leaving, we'll see you later. Krinkels, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? Princess Phobos, I feel like a lot of the friction that occurred in my life occurred because many times, I wasn't so sure what I wanted to be when I grew up, all the way into adulthood. As I graduated college, I took a gap year where I just kind of like sat around in a basement drinking and goofing out with friends, playing video games and making art and sucking at it. And then I wound up going to school for computer science at UCCS, and I was fine at it because, you know, I had something of an aptitude for computers, but I had no real passion for it. But I stuck with it for years because I didn't know what the hell else to do with myself, which was weird because I had the answer in my face the whole time. I just lacked the confidence to pursue it in the face of people who might not have wanted me to do that with my life, but like, that's me being a character. So that was ultimately it. I didn't know what I wanted to be, and that caused me harm. So the takeaway is, I hope you figure that shit out quick, because certainty and confidence will serve you well. It wasn't until I was 30 that like I started realizing, like, wait a minute, like, man, this is kind of neat. I can probably like pay real close attention to this and like try harder. And that's when I started talking to my pal Brian Jackson, Runyik, and we'd hang out in chats like on Skype and shit. And he'd show me like how he went about his process, like how to draw and not suck at it. And it was kind of fascinating, the one-on-one stuff. And it really opened my eyes. So, yeah, but the thing is, like, even if I knew I wanted to be an artist when I was younger, would that knowledge have helped me? I don't even know. Because then I'd wind up going to, like, I don't know, AI or some silly shit. The Art Institute up in Denver, and who knows how that might have gone. Would I have learned anything useful? Am I trainable at all? Like, I'm not even sure about that. I certainly wasn't a janitor because I was too smart, you know? Like, that's to be kept in mind. But thankfully, I got it into my head to actually like try to develop some mastery over art and turn it into something of a profession instead of just a thing I did compulsively. I hope some of this makes sense. I don't normally like dump out the old purse on you guys like this. So the tone shift might be a little unpleasant, but I appreciate you for hearing me out. What's your opinion on cookies? Too angry for corporate, too irreverent for blue collar. The man must create because otherwise he will destroy. Shit, that's me. God's own fucked up prototypes should have been thrown back. Oh, don't make no mistake, Dissenter. I'm very optimistic. Every day is a fun adventure for me. Because I'm not even a nihilist. I think shit matters. I'm into it. I like people. I like waking up. I like doing stuff. I like seeing the world around me, taking an interest and being passionate about shit. I really do. I just didn't know it, you know. Uh-oh. Bear Mary is posting Google links. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a 1.5-minute video. I can't stop what I'm doing for a 1.5 minutes. I'm sorry. How about the chat watch it and tell me all about it? Call myself a jaded optimist. Not even. For me, I mean. I can see that, though. I just, like, despite everything, I still feel like there's a lot of good shit going on out there. And maybe I believe that just because I need to. My little life raft. Art is a passion of mine. It's just because I live in a state of California, I'm more worried about financial issues. Oh god, yeah. But then sometimes it's like, fuck money, draw people doing stupid shit. Yeah. I had the good fortune of moving to Louisiana where my rent was basically zero for a few years there. Just living in a shitty little garage. It was my hyperbolic time chamber. Here comes the giant fist. In the future, are you planning on releasing more Madness Combat merch, like cards, posters? Yes. Yes, 2025 is going to be fucking wild. I really shouldn't speak to what Shark Robot's doing because we haven't really talked about how we want to let the public know, but Makeshift. Oh, plushies. Plushies galore. And if you don't like plushies, just keep an eye on Shark Robot because there will be cooler things there. Less soft. Your money is sold? Have you played Earthbound? I did, actually. I had to play it on an emulator with the ability to press a button to make time go faster because the combat system in that game is boring. I didn't like JRPGs growing up. Well, that's the thing. I liked the tone and environment and storytelling that existed in JRPGs. And the first, like, dozen fights are compelling experiences. And then after that, you're just like, I can't keep playing menu games like this. It's not fun for me anymore. Dragon Quest was, or Dragon Warrior. I don't remember. I remember it was called Dragon Warrior when I played it, but I thought that game was pretty cool. The kind of open-endedness took a little bit after Ultima and the way you could like build a crew out of whoever, you know. They could come and go. You could even kick out the main character if you were so inclined. Very compelling little story. A turn-based RPG needs challenge and good difficulty to make it enjoyable. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't want to yuck someone's yum. If someone wants to just chew through a goddamn menu system to have a time of it, please, by all means. I like turn-based strategy games like XCOM and what have you. Jagged Alliance. I don't have much time for them these days. Those games are demanding. I'd love to sit down and play through Xenonauts 2 again. But, holy shit. It's not a qualm. It's not that, like, I want them to fix it. It's this, that fundamentally I find those kind of games to be boring. At least these days. I'm sorry, kick out the main character. Yeah, yeah. In one of the Dragon Quest games, you have the option to you have like a list of or 4 slots for characters, and you start with one who's a named character, and you can hire people in, right? You could also kick them out, or if they die and you don't resurrect them, you just leave them out. So if your main character you just don't want him anymore, you bench him and then bring in everyone else and then play with them instead. You can do that, and I thought that was kind of cool. Like it's a role playing game. Play how you want. Like this is how the story went for you. It's a distinct experience that you were able to construct out of what the developers gave you, and that's fun. I mean, hilarious and what if you were just playing the game and in your internal narration you're like, oh, main character John, main character, you're not pulling the numbers like everyone else. We're gonna put you on the bench. Don't worry, we'll come back for you. But let's take that quest list. All right, let's go. We'll be back. No sec. Panart, how you doing? You need a hanklet? Oh, that is. My brain tried to parse it, and I don't like any of the answers I came up with. Like one character becomes the chosen one and someone else says, yeah, no, I am. Or it could be the other way around. Like the chosen one is just like, dude, F it. I'm not actually that invested. You there. You're the chosen one now. Takes his crown, puts it on his head, just leaves. And you're like, all right, let's do this. Hanklet. Oh, blanket. My linguistic skills are weak if I couldn't catch that one. I heard Hank anklet, like Hank ankle jewelry. Like, not one person on the planet wants that. Chat, what did you think of Bear Mary's drawing she posted? She's looking for feedback. Pink body pillow? No, I'm not doing that. No. What about a Phobos body pillow? What about you? It will do numbers. It's not about numbers. If I wanted money, I wouldn't have dropped out of school. And what is it about, Krinkels? Why are you selling plushies? Well, because they're actually, kind of cool. Body pillows are not cool. A plush says, I am an adorable effigy of media found on the internet that can be placed on the shelf and used to recollect the fond memories I have of the associated media. That is not the statement of a body pillow. You walk into someone's room, they have plush on their wall. You're like, all right, I get it. You're into that. You walk into someone's room and they have a body pillow on the floor, upside down, bent in half. It's a different statement. That's all I'm saying. Puritans. Here I am with my puritanical fascism. I have outlawed love. All right. And in doing so, I have infuriated the body pillow connoisseurs. Philly is for virgins. What about a long plush? I mean, if there's still interest in 2026, maybe we'll make an Autocat. Who knows? That is not on the slate, though. But I figure by 2026, like, y'all are going to be tired of me and my shilling, so yeah, I'm just enjoying it while I can. 100 bits from Ryu Akito. Dude, thank you. Oddly specific body pillow story, huh? Well, I have a very vivid imagination, and it works against me a lot, Ryu, okay? To a void with 10 bits. I'll make sure to send you one when I make it. Do you prefer Hank or Sanford? I'm not answering your goddamn question. I don't want that in my house. You throwing hands. Long Phobos head. Like his head is just... Imagine the conversation with Makeshift. Right? Okay, so his little head right here, and then he's got the long body, and I'm like, no. And I send him back a drawing of Phobos' long ass head. It's just insist. Endless insistence. Yeah, they think it's funny. Buy my plush, god fucking damn it. I would scream, but they would absolutely hear me. And then I would have to deal with the fact that we're not selling plushies right now, and I can't be saying shit like that. Weezer, man. Weezer's a name I ain't heard in a while. I remember my friends laughing about how that music was all made on whippets, and I believe it. That was back before I realized, like, artists were weird. Or they were weird in a very MTV way, like, I didn't get it, you know? Maybe we should stop talking? Oh, hell no. You guys are funny as hell. I need more of that. This conversation's starting to feel like a fever dream. Yeah. Hope to see the art finished later. Yeah, I'll probably post it on the social medias. Hell, maybe even on Newgrounds. This one's not a bad... I don't like posting shitty art on Newgrounds. I should just get into the habit of doing it anyways. I talk about Weezer all the time, not in my presence, you know. Because you tuned me out, can y'all blame me? Fucking kidding, okay. And what about those weird YouTube channels took madness for farming content? What can you do? Beset on all sides by thieves. Mukbang. I mean, I saw those like lame, kind of like low effort gifs of you know, the Madness Combat characters eating, like horking down rather, a bunch of fast food, looking like assholes while they do it, as is custom for mukbanging and mukbangers. What is a Reddit madness story? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes! That's why I asked, dude! I ask questions because I want to know. I'm a curious guy. I'm just a chill, curious guy. That's it. That's the ticket. Give us a Madness audiobook and you're reading it. There'd be like 3 people who bought it, and its failure would resonate with me horribly, and I would feel terrible and scream and yell about it, and I'd have a bad time. Well, a very soft ego. I'm not doing that. I'd love to stay for the end of this, but I have to go. Hope I didn't ruin many. Oh, of course not. You're good to go. Thank you for dropping by. Oh shit. I bet you could open up Flight Tracker and identify the flight going over my head. I bet you someone could. sure to lock your door. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to buy a sick-ass katana sword and lock my doors. That's stupid. How are you able to sleep at night with that much noise happening outside? This is how I sleep at night. I need the noise. I crave it. It is weird how, like, when I go back to visit family in Colorado, I absolutely must sleep next to or with the television on. Like here, it's optional. If the TV's off, I can still sleep. But if I'm like back in Colorado, the TV's on. It has to be on. I need noise. I'm conditioned to think that a lack of noise is weird and dangerous. To be fair, you hear none of this through the thick-ass walls. Barely any of it, really, yeah. But we do leave the windows open in the summer all the time. You're a Coloradan? Originally, yeah. I moved there in '88 because my dad was military, went all over the place. Germany, Cincinnati, Oklahoma, all that. And then we wound up in Colorado Springs at '88, and that's basically where I was raised. Because I was 7 years old, and those are some pretty formative years. I have memories of like everywhere before that, but not strong ones, Like I feel like if you walked me as an adult to those places that I went when I was in Germany, like none of it would resonate. The memories would be too different, too fractured. They're 40-year-old memories, They're really, really soft. Living in the Springs for 17 years, that's friggin' cool, man. What part of town? I lived up in Briargate. And then for a short stint, I lived off of Calistoga, like in this, I think that's Stetson Hills. You have to take, you're driving down Powers, you take a left on Constitution. And that's how you got to my own place. When I tried to buy a house in the aughts, right before the housing market crashed. Such a foolish man. Thank you for dropping by, Bear Mary. No longer there. Now, oh, gotcha. Sorry. Now in Texas. Used to live in Stetson when I was a kid. Then I lived in Black Forest for most of it. Oh, Black Forest! Holy shit! I had a friend out that way back when I was in high school. Really, really pretty forest. Collab with Bad Dragon Way. Listen, the only way I'd ever collab with Bad Dragon is if I could make so much money that I can not be held accountable for the fact that I've spiked my franchise into the floor like a rotten melon, splattering it all over the place. The disrespect it would require. The price would be too high. They also have apparel. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No one cares about their apparel. That'd be the most fucked up thing ever. Like Bad Dragon branded Madness Combat hoodies, but nothing else. I hate that idea. That's no. No Project Nexus hoodies? No, there will be Project Nexus hoodies. I was both famous and infamous in the world of anime and cosplay. Good thing and bad thing. I left Colorado when I was 24 and never looked back since. That sounds like my story. Because after I defaulted on my house, me and my ex moved to Louisiana, and I think I was 26 or 27. Maybe 28. I don't know. But yeah, ever since then, my only stint in Colorado has been to visit family. The number of people I've seen wearing Ahiago hoodies in the last 5 years is astounding. We need to bring back shame. Or at least discretion. Because it's not that I don't want people to have Ahiago hoodies. It's just like, sir, this is a Wendy's. It is always a 19-year-old with like a nothing dirt mustache hanging out at like high school because he graduated but he didn't leave. You know? Basically the worst kind of dude. I want one badly. Never wear it, but I want one. No, I mean like the novelty of it. It's not the jacket that's the problem. And I own things that never leave the house, like assault rifles. They're just sitting there looking all cool. You know what? No. I take it back. I'm recounting. Ahiago hoodies have nothing to do with guns. Guns are cool. Ahiago hoodies are friggin' cringe. I take it all back. I'm walking it all back. There's a Madness Discord. There is a Project Nexus Discord, which is probably what you want. If not, there is the Discord of Madness, the DOM, and that place they talk about Madness kind of a lot. So. I had to cancel this one project when I became leader, Project 0 Hour. I really wanted to make a love letter for Newgrounds and even make references to Time Squad and Mastermind. Oh, that'd be sick, dude. Like, really dig at the old stuff, you know, the stuff that got us all hooked in back in the day. Mastermind is something Swain and I still dream about bringing back in some capacity. I thought it was a funny concept. I mean, we all did. It was good. And there's still a lot of fertile ground there. But, you know, we still got time left on Earth. We'll figure it out. Let's be real, Ahiago is a lot more degenerate than just a logo like Bad Dragon. I mean, it is just a logo. It's like a wink and a nod, where the hoodie is just like... I'm too scared to talk in the Project Nexus Discord. I feel like I walked into a computer tech mechanic meeting. It's like everyone's talking about making and installing mods, and I'm terrified. Oh, just hang out in mess hall then. There's a low barrier for entry there. Just show up and scream and yell. That's for the longest time. That's the only place I really posted. But then the firing line became hilarious because those guys are incredible modders and way better at modeling than me. So everything they produce is insanely cool. That was the most foul belch that I saved you from. You're welcome. We literally sub for that, though. What the fuck, man? I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I don't want it to be true. I think it's the lighting, but either the camera or the lights make it look like you have eyeliner on. It's probably the lights. I like using subdued lighting. Makes me a little easier on the eyes. Because if we did like honest fluorescent bulbs, you'd see all 43 years. And you'd be like, why are you so wrinkly and this inexperienced at art? And I'd be like, I don't know. You know, so. Man liner, guy liner. Well, I did trim my these guys. The easiest fucking thing because like my hairstylist when they cut my hair, he would just take the clippers, knock it down to like a 2, and then just run it across my eyebrows back and forth, and it takes all that fucking fray off, and it looks amazing. The quickest, easiest thing, and now I know how to do it. Man liner, yeah. Ain't no boy liner. Man liner. Bill of Pappy, I'd like to be fungible. So what if I got my eyebrows did? Would it make my art suck more or less? I always pluck my hair. That's hard. Lochens, SR. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Subscribed at tier 1 for 6 months. Yo, what's up? Glad to catch another stream. Once again, thanks for your art and general inspiration. My man, thank you. It's all cyclical. We all inspire each other here, and I appreciate that. Art can't exist outside of a community. I don't understand how that's even possible. Cyclical. It's a goddamn flat circle. 10 bits from 2A_void. Gilf Dill for Pilf. Sorry, these are odd questions. Those are very odd questions. You ain't getting answers out of me. You take your damn dirty money back. I ain't answering that one. Oh, wait, I could have done that this whole time. Let's go down to 35. Boop. Gotta go to sleep now. Bye, everyone. Well, thank you for dropping by PodCovav1. You paid for that answer. You paid for that. You paid money for an answer to that. I mean, close, not gonna lie. The J is actually pronounced like is actually pronounced the soft, not the j. Lochen. I like to learn, but I'm very stupid, so I appreciate your patience. Luck at the stars. Well, it was nice to talk with you. It was cool. We have common history. Yeah, dude. It's neat. Anytime I run into someone who like knows Colorado, like, and I get to ask those silly questions like, oh yeah, what high school did you go to? Just that here, blah, blah, blah. Like, I met someone from this city who went to Air Academy. And then they went out to go to live in Vegas. They send me pictures of giant trees sometimes because they'll go over to California from time to time. They're on an adventure. It's fucking wild. But like, I to come back to the fact that like, yeah, it was weird for like a hot minute. We were just sitting there going like, yo, you know, Garden of the Gods, Air Academy, Chapel Hills Mall, bye. You know, it's neat. I like that. Falcon High. Falcon. I almost went there. What was the middle school in that district? Because I went to that school. Because for a couple of years, my dad had it in his mind he wanted to live out in Falcon, Peyton area, like way out there, and we did. So for middle school, I was not Eagle View. If you went to this middle school, you were destined to go to the Falcon High. Falcon. It must have been Falcon Middle. I have very bad. It's very long ago. And I also went to Eagleview, and I also went to this weird fucking Christian academy. My middle school years were fucking bizarre. But one of those years, I was at Falcon Middle, and what a strange school. Like, not a strange school, just a. I didn't have a good time there, but I did draw a lot of Doom Guy. I still have a lot of those drawings. I think that's when I found out that I like drawing Doom stuff. But yeah, don't let me keep you, dude. If you gotta float away, man, all by all means. But it was nice to talk to someone from Colorado. I went to a Christian preschool kindergarten, and then public for the rest of the way. Yeah. I went to Christian preschool. See, like, I went for middle school, and I was a very adult kid, and these kids were like, they had good composure. We'll just say that. They knew how to act, and I was a goofy, basically a feral kid. So I did not fit in, and it was a weird time for me. God, I was a weird kid. I was a loner Jackie kid. Yeah, I identify with that. I fell in with weird kids, some of whom I still talk to. One of them became, like, not really my friend anymore, but one of them became a white supremacist. And it was weird because we never really talked. He let me crash at his place for like a year. We shared, or we were roommates for a little while. Then we went our separate ways. Years and years and years passed. And then he just hits me up on Telegram. And I'm like, oh, Chad, how's it going? Did that and yet. He starts sending me all this like fucking horse shit. Like, not even from the far right, but I mean just straight up evil shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? Who did this to you? Like, I'm sure it'll happen to you guys, schizo posting. I'm sure, like, anyone who's, like, reconnected with people from high school, like, has a story like that. Where a relatively normal kid, you think, or maybe I'm just a bad judge of character, which is very possible, but, like, they just kind of, like, run off on their own, come to their own conclusions, and then worst part is, the part I felt insulted by is when they thought, they ran it by me thinking I'd be down with it, you know? I don't know. It's weird. They blend in seamlessly. This is true. This is true. I mean, so do I, so. We're all just horrible gremlins. Some more horrible than others. They work while I talk. You caught me with the history. Like jobs that let you goof off while you work. Are Neds? I don't know what Neds are. Commission animation job for the upcoming Starfire versus Blaze. That's sick. Awesome, dude. But yeah, how old are you now? I am 43. Do you think Hank would win in a staring contest against Devos and Sanford? I don't think Sanford and Demos have the gumption to get into a staring contest with Hank. I think fear would kind of override. If terrifying presence were a quality that can be attributed to a person within the Madness universe, Hank would absolutely have that. He might be the only one, besides Phobos, who has such a quality about them. Gumption's not a silly word. I have a coworker that was formerly a writer, punk rocker, and I listened to some of his music and read some of his passages, and now he's full schizophrenic zealous like that, where it heavy white talk and heavy religious subtext, unless he's really bad that it's garbled text. Like he breaks into home, and what a wild life that dude's living. What's your favorite character from MC? Gabriel Barsh. He's a funny little dude. I knew someone when I was in school who crushed up cookies and snorted them. He was one of the smart ones. Well, I mean, like, it's difficult to judge a person by how they acted in high school, because, like, I acted like an idiot in high school, or rather a reclusive, self-absorbed loner. And then I grew into a more extroverted, self-absorbed loner. So never mind. My plot, I lost the plot. I guess he was a smart cookie. Oh. 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 Oh, I like that. Sonic Fan 32, 32-month subscription. Popping in briefly. I'm incredibly sick. To say the art looks fantastic. Yo, thank you. Hope you feel better soon. Salamac. How about that new movie, fellas? All right, chat, come on. Wish them well. They're sick. How cringe were you as a teen? 6 to 8. Like, I wasn't too loud about my cringe stuff. I was just sort of minding my fucking business. It's not a phase, Mom. Kind of. Not really. Not really. I didn't go through like a heavy goth phase. I didn't dress funny. I kind of wish I did. Kind of dressed like a chud, but I had really long hair. I didn't find Newgrounds until late teen, and none again. I found it when I was 18. Yeah, in like 2000, or no, in 1999, abouts. Yeah. So I was there like way early. It's never too late to start dressing goth, bro. 43, man. If one of those kids called me a poser, I would shrivel up and fucking die. I can't be exposed like that. Krinkels comes in with a stream one day, black lipstick and an emo wig. You'll see me streaming with mask on before you see that. Kid called me a cop once, and I still haven't recovered. I remember that was a tough day. The eyeliner, y'all are crazy. I'm just naturally pretty, all right. We are just jealous. All right. Sorted. No chair for you. Would you ever make a sheriff print? You mean like for my Etsy store? I don't know. Like, I want to make another print for my Etsy store, but at the same time, guys, like, I'm not sure if I want to just inundate the market that badly, because between Shark Robot and Makeshift, 2025 is going to be probably the densest merch year for Madness ever, at least for me. So like, I don't know. Like, I'm scared to like put my feet in the snow, as it were. Make a bigger mess than I already have. I've really Matt Jollied this up, haven't I? Sheriff, what do you look like? You've got a little story. Or was it a 6 point? I don't know. I think it was just a 5 point. Sheriff, you are sorry and confused. You've got a gun, but you're not going to defend yourself. Watch out, buddy. Someone's got a gun. It's Hank. Won't end well. I think next time I stream, we should bring back the bit drawings, where you guys donate they're not bits, points, point drawing, where you throw in points and I draw dumb nonsense. We did that when I moved into my first apartment over there on 19th Street. And then I remember that because my points were for like lifting weights and drawing, and you guys ruined me. It was awesome. I had so much shoulder pain and like all these dumb, horrible drawings that like I was trying so hard to make not bad. But like, what we ought to do is some arrangement where it's instead of you just giving me bits and I draw your character, which is hilarious, fine, sure. We could do sort of a Disco Elysium thought cabinet thing where it's like a collage of characters. So if you give me bits or don't, whatever, points, that's the word. If you give me points, I would include your character in the collage and just make a mess of it. So it's just like it turns into a wall, a horrible wall of OCs. I think that could be just fine. That might be fun. Shut up and work, redeem memory. I'm already so conscious about my voice. So it's worth the mental, physical anguish. I mean, I could put a couple dumbbells back there and just curl my arms until they fucking break. Can we do a magma board? What is a magma board? Oh, Nazar, dude. It's 2 months out of the gym for me, man. These arms don't... They're sore as hell right now. I got my first, like, workouts in this last week trying to get myself back, like, you know, moving again. And, man, the DOMS is beating the shit out of me. I'm getting my ass beat. Whiteboard online with people. Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm too much of a control freak. I want to just kind of do my thing. I stopped once, the factory stopped, and I'm shrinking as well. I have the benefit of being on gear though, so it's an appealing notion, TRT and shit. Maybe when I'm 50, I'll readdress it. That shit does sound like fun. Just sounds like a stronger engine to fuck around with. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Since you're on gear, you're like on gear. I'm kind of a coward, so. Yeah, yeah. I remember like ventilating my concerns. Like once you're on gear, that's like it. You're on gear. It's like sometimes you'll run into that guy. He's like, no, you do this, do that. You watch your hormones. It's like, dude, I don't want to watch my hormones. I want to lift weights. I want to climb rocks. Maybe hit the heavy bag. Like all this gear stuff, man. I don't know. Like, because no one's paying me to be in shape, you know? Like, if I were, like, a professional athlete, forget it. Like, yeah, hell yeah. But no one pays me for that. Why should I imperil myself, you know? Lifting and such as a lifestyle now a fad. Well, I can't wait till everyone else gets out of it because I legitimately enjoy lifting weights a lot. In 2025, I'm going to swap from squats entirely to, what the hell is that horrible fucking exercise called? Romanian split squats. I want to try that. Because I haven't had a whole lot of quad growth past, like, everything that I've been doing with front squats and what have you. So, like, I want to try, like, something aggressively targeting it. Well, you can get off, but you won't be 100%. You'll be 80%, 90% of the status if you had just stayed natural. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, my natural state isn't that strong. I don't want to fuck with that, you know? I'm, like, mundane as hell. Not much to write home about. In the grand scheme of, like, you know, athletes. Do you know when the first plush drops? I wish I could tell you. I really do. Sigma the man. I don't know, but it's going to be a little later in the month because Glitch is making a commercial for it. Glitch is going to be commissioned to make a commercial for every single plush that comes out from Makeshift this year. One of the reasons I'm into this idea is because, like, something that I took away from the Doc plush advert that they put together for me was that outside the fact that the plush was present in the advert, it didn't feel like an advert. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's something about that I got a real good kick out of, and I was like, I started writing the other plots to push plushies around that, like, because I've done the ones where it's like put the plush in your face and say bye bye bye. That's exhausting, and while it's effective, I'd rather just tell a story to remind people that the plush exists. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles approach. So I'm animating as fast as I can. You don't have to burn out, Glitch. All right, let them wait. Let them freaking wait. Your sanity is worth more than that. If you're stuck, I'd say on HCG, a 6 months to a full year cycle after Ruin. You're just, I'm not really stuck right now. I'm just kind of feeling a lot of DOMs and complaining about it. Because I haven't lifted a weight in 2 months and then I got back into it. I mean, like, a lot of my strength didn't leave me, which was kind of weird. Like, I didn't do any, like, maximum exertion shit, but I could only do, like, 7 or 8 pull-ups. And this was after I did my bench press. But, like, I was still able to do the 100-pound dumbbells for presses of 8. So cardio is fucked right now. And I think my grip strength needs work, but, those things come back. Yeah, pull-ups will leave you if you don't fuck with them all the time. Yeah, Glitch, this is a perfect opportunity for me to tell you, do not wear yourself thin on this. I cannot tolerate myself if I cause you too much stress, Guess TBH could ask if I did contribute to the whole, like, giant piece of various madness OCs from you, Krinkels, with my OC, would I potentially have to choose between either his past self or recent self? I mean, lore-wise, his two. I'm not quite sure what the question on here is. I mean, like, if you're asking about, like, making shit, like, you don't need to adhere to anything. You do what you want. That's fan art, man. You're free. You're as free as a bird. Would I have to choose between which version of him you would be doing in that piece? What piece? See, I'm not entirely certain what your question is. I'm very dumb. You have to explain things dumbly to me. Would you do a Mag Hank plush in 2025? No. Of all the plushes we got coming out, that's not one of them. That much I can tell you. Sometimes I'm mad about being born in the South when I tend to meld with Northern better. My father was from Philly and my mom from New York. Oh man, no, you got that northeastern influence. I like it up here, man. This is fun. Well, mentioned a whatever words. Yeah, I mean, sounds like. Yeah. I guess that's the question I don't really see a hypothetical there. You just said contribute to the whole of, like, giant piece of various madness OCs from you. That's the sentence. I'm confused. I need help. Mom was a New Yorker from Long Island. My dad was a Floridian from Jacksonville. Floridian. Ain't that some shit? Florida's a neat place. Been there a couple times. I got an aunt down there. Not much to say about that. After you said doing something about a whole piece of madness OCs with points or whatever. Oh, yeah, that was a conversation a minute ago. Yeah. Where I'm going to be... yeah, see, that was just an idea up in the air. And I'd be the one drawing every bit of it. Like, I'd be sitting here with my canvas open. You would throw not bits but points. You know, there's no money about this. You give me points, and then I contribute. I take your OC and just smash it in there. I just draw it in. Good or bad, you're asking me to draw it. So if I draw your OC and you don't like it because the quality sucks, sorry, that's me. I'm not good at this. But that might be the plan. And we're just talking shit right now. No, nothing's really set in stone. No promises being made. That needs to be said. Because who knows? January might come around and I'm like, fuck that. We're just playing puppet combo games all 2025. I don't even care. Do people lid their mugs? I don't want to talk to people who do that. They're not, well, we do not lid our mugs in this house. Would you do a blackguard plug? No. I don't even see fan art of the blackguard. Like, literally never. What if your OC isn't an OC? Princess Phobos, what if? What if? Fucking no. I lack the imagination to deal with hypotheticals. Ask my girlfriend, drives her fucking nuts. Mr. Krinkels, man, have you seen the mugs? It's the context of that statement that makes me uneasy. Chat, what are the mugs? Have I been to Nevada? Yeah, many times. Shit, I got some pictures of me shooting guns at Battlefield Vegas with my pal, Uncle Funkle. The mug, okay. Wunderbar. Oh, that's lovely. Here. Ah, thank you. That was enriching. Oh, I'm still. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, whew. I thought I was drawing shadows on the color layer. Oh my god. Whew. Whew. Jesus fucking Christ. Has that ever happened? Yeah, like every day. It's horrible. I have a brain condition called being an idiot. It makes life very difficult for me. Who did it? Who did that? 2A underscore void with 10 bits. Out of the main 4, which one had a goth phases? I mean, Hank, we saw it happen. Hank reading My Immortal, not ironic. I like that reference. Thank you for that. I can't not. Oh, God. What a wonderful fucking cartoon. Or fan fiction. Literal art, and I will argue that one up and down. It belongs in some library somewhere. It's fucking wonderful. Hardaway Jones, welcome back. 26 months. Crank. My Immortal is not cringe. I will not hear anyone say anything bad about that shit. It was beautiful and it brought joy to millions. Which is more than can be said for most people's art, so I'm not going to hear any bad mouthing. Will you bring back my boy fellow D9? I think his story is told. Yeah, but they're just gonna fly planes all night. Ooh, look at me, I can fly. Like, yo, I don't care. Right? Not impressed. I should finish this. This drawing is actually, like, kind of good. Man. I'd like the opposite effect there of, like, when you look back on your old art and you're like, ew, I hate that. And I just saw that and I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Oops. Sounds like a dork. Sounds like a dark and stormy night out there. No wonder that looks fucking weird. Jesus Christ, man. Can't do anything right. Let's see here. Will a Project Gestalt plushie be a thing in 2025 as on of the plushies being released along with Phobos? No, there is not. I'm not making a Gestalt plush in 2025. At least I don't think so. I didn't see it. Highlight. Okay, you can turn your transparency off. That's much better. Much more vibrant red. Yes. Give me that vibrance. Show me that vibrance. I just started drawing 3 days ago and finished my first animation. Can I get your feedback on it if you don't mind? Maybe another time? Right now I've kind of got to finish this before I go and get myself some dinner. I'm not really in feedback mode right now. I mean, if you need encouragement and compliments, you can show me your art anytime. But feedback is a little more difficult. I am not good at it. And I would need to know what your goals are as an artist. Because I'm always loath to criticize people, even constructively, because it's difficult. Not everyone's trying to accomplish the same thing. So, like, what I might say to do better might not work for everyone. However, there are things I will push on anyone who asks, like buy Bern Hogarth books, get yourself a how to draw book from that friggin' guy who teaches you how to use perspective planes, and I mean really use them, not just goofing around with them. I mean using the shit out of them. Because fundamentals are everything. Fundamentals let you do anything. Fundamentals is your footwork in boxing. You know, like you have to know basic shit, and then from there you can get all sorts of things done such that people won't even know where you came from. It doesn't matter. But you have to know, you know, your basics. Or at least I did. And my art did not pick up until I started paying attention to like bedrock basic shit. Still learning the fundamental. Yeah, that'll never end. I don't find them boring. I can draw anatomy practices literally all day. I love that shit. Cubes in the balance ball training. Yes, there will be a lot of that. I draw cubes for fun too. I mean, this isn't to prove that I draw cubes, but like just drawing shapes and shit. Like one of the better practices for getting through art block is to just draw shit that is boring, and really get ankle deep in the fact that you do enjoy the process. Because if you don't enjoy the process, like just find something else to do. You'll be miserable forever trying to chase it. You have to enjoy it somehow, whether it's because it hurts you or you love it. You'll find a way to like it. I feel like I'm becoming incoherent because I am a hungry guy and I need to eat. Is this drawing okay? Is this on par? Get out of here, empty canvas. You're not welcome. Let's look at another drawing of fellers. You there. Oh, I think I know what's missing. Let me see how I did it just to make sure. Consistent. Overlay. Dang right. Fuck. Yeah, why are you so bright though? Damn. Yeah, because like here, that shit's way up there. I think I see what I screwed up here. Okay. It can be recovered. Edge Lord. What the hell is on this layer? Nothing. Okay. Put you over here. Highlight. Shade. Ding. Highlight. You need to be a over. Whoops. No, not add. Overlay. Put you over there. Maybe there. Oh, okay. Yeah. And a smooch up. Smooch up. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Underscore small. There, I got something to upload. Didn't turn out so bad. Guys, I want to thank you all for showing up and pushing me to be the very mediocre artist that I am. Well, sounds like I'm foisting the responsibility onto you. But yeah, that turned out pretty good, I'd say. That turned out real good. I mean, for me. Get out of here. Next drawing should be Hank uppercutting him, like a series, you know. Please make the faceless sheriff into a print. He's gone. He's gone forever. Thank you very much, Red Chaos. I like Hank's goggles being the only non-monochromatic error. Yeah. I was gonna like add shit to them, but I feel like the fact that they are the detail and do not possess details is what I intentionally chose. So yeah, no, thank you guys for showing up and watching me goof around with this. And next time I want to draw these two guys, but with Hank like spinning around and doing like a backy punch like right into his face, maybe even like launching one of those spikes out of the top of his head, like just real fucking whoosh that shit. Get the testosterone out, bam, you know. Yeah, no, I'm into it. Next stream we're gonna draw some violence. But that said, I'm a hungry boy, and I think it's making me agitated. I'm gonna go kick the door down and get out of here. Yeah, no, thank you guys again for all the subs. Don't owe us inattention. We will talk later. Have a good one.